My business rival tried to sabotage my company's launch, so I sabotaged her marriage instead. I never thought I'd be the type of person to destroy someone's life, but here we are. 3 years ago, I was working alongside this woman at a tech startup downtown. We started as colleagues, maybe even friends, grabbing coffee between meetings and sharing ideas about the industry. She was brilliant, I'll give her that, but there was always this underlying competition between us. We both had similar visions for where the company should go, and management seemed to favor her ideas more often than mine. The breaking point came when I decided to leave and start my own company. I'd been planning it for months, quietly developing my business plan and reaching out to potential investors. I thought I'd been discreet, but apparently not discreet enough. 2 weeks before my official resignation, she cornered me in the break room and made it clear she knew exactly what I was doing. The look in her eyes wasn't congratulatory, it was predatory. I submitted my resignation letter on a Friday morning, feeling a mix of terror and excitement about finally taking the leap. My last day was supposed to be in 2 weeks, giving me time to transition my projects and maintain professional relationships. I spent the weekend celebrating with my partner, finally allowing myself to feel optimistic about the future. Monday morning changed everything when I walked into the office to find my desk cleaned out and security waiting to escort me from the building. Management had decided my resignation was effective immediately. They cited concerns about proprietary information and potential conflicts of interest. I knew this wasn't standard procedure. Other people had given proper notice without issue. As I packed my personal items into a cardboard box, I caught her watching from across the office floor. She wasn't even trying to hide her satisfaction. That's when I realized she'd orchestrated this entire situation. My business rival started spreading lies about my company before I even launched it officially. The real damage became apparent over the following weeks. I'd been building relationships with potential clients and investors for months, and suddenly, those conversations went cold. Meetings were canceled, emails went unanswered, and when I did manage to get someone on the phone, they were polite but distant. It didn't take long to figure out what was happening. She'd been systematically reaching out to everyone in my network, sharing concerns about my reliability and ethics. She positioned herself as a worried former colleague who felt obligated to warn people about my alleged unprofessional behavior. The stories were crafted perfectly, just believable enough to plant seeds of doubt without being so outrageous that people would question their validity. I discovered this through a mutual contact who felt uncomfortable with the situation. He told me she'd